Well, Matt, 2 games to go, still heavily involved in the playoff race, and Tuesday night a great reaction to the defeat at Barrow.
Yeah, it was a great start from us back at home uh, and on the front foot, and 2 great goals. Ali Smith's strike was fantastic, and then great set piece delivery again from Rob, and a good finish by Bennett. So yeah, a really good start for us. And they had a couple of, I think they had 2 good chances in the space of a minute. Apart from that, we dealt with them quite well, and especially second half had several chances to extend the lead. And I'm pleased when we did get that 3rd goal.
And yeah, it was important to bounce back from the Barrow game. But I was listening. I was away earlier this week and was following the iFollow commentary, and somebody made a very good point that although we did lose at Barrow, if when you'd walked out of Wembley, somebody had said to you, "You'd get 9 points from the next 12," which has now gone to 12 from the next 15, you wouldn't have argued with that, would you?
No, not at all. Yeah, we responded really well since Wembley. Yes, disappointing to lose up at Barrow, but a really tough game with what was at stake for them, the conditions, and the thin dividing line in the match. And unfortunately, it didn't go our way. But again, bounce back response on Tuesday night sets us up into another home game and another tough game in Bradford tomorrow.
And then I know we said Crawley earlier on had a couple of chances early in the first half, but that 2 goals in the first 10 minutes on Tuesday night must have been a perfect start and everything you were looking for.
Yeah, it was. Straight on the front foot, and a great goal by Ali, a fantastic strike from him, and then capitalising on a set piece, and we get a lot of credit for our set pieces and being a strong set piece side, and rightly so, because we are good at them. But there are different ways we score goals, and it probably goes to show that with both the other 2 on the night. There
aren't that many scored by neat little back flicks from the centre forward either when they come in. I was told it wasn't obvious in the stand, but from the other side on the camera footage, it looked like a great finish.
Yeah, it was actually. Took it really well, and a great ball in from Rob.
So it was an important night on Tuesday night because all the other sides around us won as well. So very, very important result.
Yeah, the most important thing was that we won, and you can't control what else goes on. It was important we bounced back from Barrow. We did that. We got another 3 points on the board, and we're certainly in the mix with 2 games to go.
And now look, finishing off the home programme tomorrow afternoon against Bradford City. What are we expecting from Bradford? Mark Hughes as manager now.
The biggest name in the league as a manager, and the career he's had both as a player and as a manager is second to none. And it'd be good to sort of pit my wits against someone like that tomorrow. This is a big club, massive club for this level, former Premier League side. And the players that they've got as well, they've got some really talented players. So it'd be a really tough test for us. And he's certainly trying to find his feet and set things up right to try and hit the ground running next season. So it's going to be a very, very difficult game for us. But we're full of confidence, and we'll be hopefully trying to get another 3 points on the board.
And you're aware that if we win tomorrow and a couple of other results go our way, we would be confirmed in a playoff place. How good would it be to do that with still 1 game to go?
Yeah, of course it would be good, and certainly take a little bit of pressure off at Harrogate next week. But as I said, we can't control that. We're just focusing on the next game, the 90 minutes, doing what we do, and trying to get another result. And then come 5 o'clock, hopefully we've got 3 points on the board. That's the aim. That's all we can focus and concentrate on. And hopefully once we've done that, then we can look at the other results and see where we're sitting.
It's so tight at the moment at the top, because at the end of the weekend's games, we could be in an automatic promotion place, or we could be outside the playoff positions altogether. So it's just a question, as you say, of concentrating on what we do and seeing what's, not worrying so much about everything else happens.
Exactly, it's been so tight up there for a hell of a long time. The odd team are dropping away, and they will do, and maybe 1 or 2 more after tomorrow. But yeah, I think certainly there'll be lots to play for come the last game of the season next week.
And it's an extended weekend because 2 of the games have been pushed out to Monday to be televised on Sky. Do you think the sides that are playing on Monday are in a better or worse position because they know what's happened at the weekend, or maybe there's extra pressure on them knowing what's happened at the weekend?
Exactly, Tony. You can probably look at it both ways, and I just remember last year, maybe us and Torquay going into the running. A lot of the times Torquay were playing before us. Was that an advantage to us? We knew what we had to try and do. We knew their result going into the game. On the flip side of it, I remember later on that we we were playing first and could put the marker down and put the pressure and try and put a win on the ball and put pressure on Torquay to have to try and get a result. So you can look at it either way. They'll probably be thinking the same as me, and just we can't affect the other results. We've just got to concentrate on our game and try and get that result.
Tuesday night, a few absentees. Joe Kizzy, Craig Easton's still out. No, W. Gill didn't make the lineup on Tuesday. What's the latest on them?
Yeah, they've all been back in training, and hopefully they'll all be there or thereabouts to feature. I don't know if all three will, but we're making a late decision in the morning on all three of them, and hopefully we'll get more than not out of the three featuring in the game.
So it's pretty much full squad to choose from going into the last couple of games of the season.
Yeah, didn't pick up any injuries the other night, and fully fit, reasonably fit squad going into the last two games. And
tomorrow, of course, last game of the season, so we've got the Player of the Year evening afterwards in the bar, and it'd be great to go into that with a good win, and who knows what sort of setup in the league situation at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it will be. It's our last home league game of the season. We obviously hope that there's one more, hopefully a playoff game to come, but this is our last league game of the season. So yeah, it should be everyone comes out to support us for the presentation evening. Hopefully it's packed in there. I urge all supporters to come and show their appreciation to the players just as much as we can do it the other way around. I think the supporters have been magnificent this season, and supporters home and away in their numbers, and the attendances have just grown and grown, and the good feel about the club is certainly getting stronger and stronger by the game and by the week. So we just hopefully it'll be a good evening where all parts of the club can come together and present the awards and have a drink together, reflecting on what's been a great season for us, and hopefully we can finish it off even better.
We hope so. It should be a great day from start to finish. We look forward to it, and we'll see you there. Cheers, Matt. Thanks.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Tony. Thanks a lot.